Dark and chest-tighteningly claustrophobic, these are the torture chambers of the Gaddafi regime. The tiny cells just long enough for someone to be forced to the floor. The only ventilation, a gap in the ceiling that could be closed without warning from above. The apparatus of torture is all around. The abandoned food, an indication of how recently these cells were occupied. But it is perhaps the writing on the wall which gives the clearest indication of the hell that has been endured here.
My God, save me. Today, I am go to God. God, help me.
This man is a former Gaddafi detainee.
They are tortured by many things, maybe by electric shock, maybe by cold water, maybe by deprive him from washing their bodies.
And this is how the torture ended for so many. These bodies found in another detention centre. Men snatched from streets and homes by execution squads, held, then killed.
Over 150 bodies have been pulled out of this warehouse. The fear is that there are many more sites like this all across the country. And the evidence they've gathered here will make up any war crime tribunal that the Gaddafi family may face.
This man had been held for days in the warehouse, hooded, blindfolded, and with his ankles tied. When Bab al-Aziz, Gaddafi's compound, fell, they came here and started shooting, he told us. Then they threw in grenades and set us alight. But this story is not unique. You only have to walk a few minutes in Tripoli to find the families of the thousands have disappeared. This woman searching the hospitals and detention centres for her son, whilst outside this man found the car his son was taken from, but he has no news of where he's gone. Samir Abu Agroub's uncle Fawzi was a senior government official, snatched 45 days ago for refusing to defend Gaddafi's human rights record. A doctor has now told the family Fawzi was tortured to death days after being taken.
7 cars came around this area, stopped, and they came out. Each car had 4 or 5 police officers, which knocked on my uncle's door and dragged him out.
They came to here?
Yes, they came here, they dragged him out, and that's the last we've heard of him. Only last night we heard that he's been killed on the first day he was arrested.
Fawzi's elder brother and family now search for his body, but with little hope that it will be found.
Our heart is come blood, We feel it very badly, This only one story, but you found hundreds of thousands of millions stories like this.
We found the hidden dungeons Fawzi Aroughoub was held in beneath a government building. Evidence of what has gone on here is clear. The amount of discarded clothing, proof of how many have been kept in these underground rooms. A neighbour told how the heavy doors would be unlocked for Khamis Gaddafi to visit. When he did, the sounds of screams and beatings were always heard. These cells and such testimony are evidence of the evil that caused this nation to rise up. Now people here wait to see if the figureheads of their former regime will find themselves incarcerated. Emma Murphy for NBC News in Tripoli.